Hey there, Wally here, and welcome to another relaxing chat where I'm just going to be playing a game and talking about life or any kind of things, topics, video games that come to mind. Today we're going to be playing Littlewood for Nintendo Switch. It is a Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing-esque social life simulator, and I think what we're going to focus on is farming for resources in order to upgrade different things in this game. So you can see I can donate 2 perfect planks, but I have to acquire the resources to make these, and that's what we're going to be doing. If you're new to the relaxing chats, thank you for showing up. Thank you for listening. I appreciate that. And if you're returning, welcome back. Good to see you here. And this is just going to be some fun. I do have some topics to talk about today. And you can kind of just put this video on in the background or watch it if you want to. Oh, look, all my crops, they are ready to be plucked. All my trees are ready to be gathered. It's going to be a good time doing all that. I'm just checking out my town right now, seeing the different things I have to do. My animals are ready. I probably will avoid talking to a lot of the villagers just because I don't want to spoil anything for you if you're going to be playing this. But yeah, let's jump into some of the thoughts I have this week and get going. I think wood cutting, I want to get this to level 60. So I guess let's start there. Yeah, let's see. Talk to this dude, get the wood cutting bonus, and we're on our way. I think I want to talk about the importance of taking the high road in conversations. And that is a saying that basically means that if people are being mean, if they are being quite rude, it's having the willpower, strength, and basically the moral, I don't want to say righteousness, but the being on the side that doesn't strike back when someone says something like negative about you. I've had a lot of experience with this in real life throughout my entire life, as well as on on the internet and dealing with there. As we all know, the internet can be kind of a negative place, but I hope, even if I'm just 0.0001% where I'm trying to change that into a little bit more of a positive place, because it's really cool to share all the our life stories with each other and to learn and to grow and to do better. I mean, that's what I've been trying to do my entire life. But I've had a pretty intense conversation with a family member recently about, I almost got struck by a tree in the forest. That would be no good. But I had a really intense conversation recently with a family member, as I'm sure we all have had. These conflicting ideologies or what we think is best. But at this point in my life, I've really decided that I'm not going to argue about the past or the future or whatever. It's like I'm trying to just be in the moment, and I'm the kind of person that in arguments I never strike below the belt. I don't go low. I really try to hear the other person, whether I'm related to that person or not, and hear them out, because everyone deserves that opportunity. Right? Like at least that's what I believe. Like we all deserve to be listened to. We're all as important as each other. There's no I'm more important than you because I did XYZ in my life and you didn't do that. It's like, no, we both can coexist, and it's okay. I gotta go home now. Talking about Littlewood, I gotta go home or I might faint. So let's return home and then continue farming the wood and getting our wood cutting. We are all as important as each other, and I mean that's my message I want to put out there. I mean, that's how I live my life in real life. If someone needs my time, someone needs my ear, someone needs advice, someone just needs to be listened to. Like I'm usually that person in my circle, whether at my job or amongst my friends, to just sit down and listen to people. Oh, dang. I forgot. every little thing in this game, gathering just knocked me out. Oh, and if you're watching, I just knocked myself out by overexerting myself and picking one too many things for the day, and now I have a penalty. I have less energy for this day. But hey, you live some, you learn some. I might as well spend this day picking up all my crops. Where was I? Oh, yeah. I'm usually the one in my friend circles to, listen to people when they have problems. And I think that's my strength. It's like, I try to motivate and heal people because I've been there. I've known those kind of struggles. But I also know that you don't have to hurt. You can want something in an argument and not bring up things that have nothing to do with the argument. And by argument, I don't even mean yelling at each other. I just mean like conflicting ideas, conflicting point of views. It's like we can still work together and not. We still work together, but not have the same beliefs. And I really do believe that because I've been there. I've seen it. I know it works. But this family member of mine, although said respected my opinion, didn't respect my opinion, didn't respect where I was coming from, and decided to start, let's say, using words and things that weren't true. And by the end of it, I just knew it came from a place of, I'm guessing it came from a place of, what's it called? Trying to find the words. I know it's escaping me for a second, but I know at the end of the day, it didn't come from malicious intent. That's what I'm trying to say. It came from whatever, fear-based, who knows? I can only assume, but I do know that this family member said a lot of things that was like, whoa, you went too far. You crossed the line. And I was thinking, I can strike back if I want to. I can go that low. I can say things that would be hurtful. But there's that I don't know if you heard of that saying, what's going to make you sleep better at night? And that's just not a saying, because when I went to sleep that night, I actually felt good knowing that I did not stoop that low. For a while, I was like, oh man, I could have said XYZ. It would have made me feel better in the moment, saying these horrible things. But like, honestly, I'm telling you, when I went to sleep, it felt good being like, wow, I didn't do that. Because I knew that all those things that was being said wasn't true. And this isn't my first rodeo. I've grown thick skin. You kind of have to if you try to do the creative arts your entire life, which I've been doing. Like, you can't worry too much, especially if it comes from your family. Those are the people that they try to, they know those buttons to press. So it's very much, it does, taking the high road does win in the end. Like, trust me. Like, it feels more freeing. You know, at the very end of the day, for the most part, people who are in the wrong, they're doing it because it's some reason inside themselves. Something's hurting inside themselves. It's not about you. It's not about me. It's something there. And you can either go, hey, I'll listen to you if you need to talk, but if you're going to keep on treating me like this, then I'm just going to go away. I'm going to walk away. So you either have me as your ally, but you're not going to have me as a punching bag. And at the end of the day, that's what I was like. I'm like, family member. This is how it's going to work. And by the end of the conversation, I pretty much got 3-4 apologies that I felt were necessary. And I felt like my family member was more humbled at the end, as well as understanding where I was coming from. And we found compromise, and I didn't have to go low. And like I said, at the end of the night, I actually slept well, knowing that I didn't do or say things that I'm going to regret the next day. And I think that's all you can really hope for in life, right? Is being true, being honest, and trying to be better. I mean, we all make mistakes. We all are going to say things we're going to regret. We try our best. And I think in order to grow as a family, as friends, as an individual, we really do owe it to us and each other and our community, everything. Like this world won't just work on being angry and bitter, you know? That's just my opinion. That's my opinion. That's my experiences. And I don't know. That's what I kind of think. But yeah, that's kind of the big thing I just really wanted to talk about, is if you're in some kind of situation that you're feeling like you are being pushed in a corner, and maybe all you know is arguments, right? Maybe that's all you know. I mean, I grew up in a pretty, let's say, volatile household where we really didn't use our words, and it took a long time to really kind of detoxify myself of all those kind of, well, lack of lessons that we had and structure, but it was worth it, and I feel all the better for it. So if you're feeling like that, you're not alone. You're not alone if you're being treated like a punching bag. You're not alone if you want to strike back. You're not alone in any of those things. Like that happens. That's happened to me. So just be strong and just try to do your best not to strike back, because again, it's not you. If someone's saying really mean things to you, it's like, just do your best, breathe. What I did, and I almost was going to wrap up this point, but one more thing about this is, oh man, like I want to explain how I managed to keep my cool, is because I focused on, before the conversation I had with my family member, I just focused on what I wanted to achieve. I'm like, I have a goal in mind. I know how this person gets. Very passionate, and will start saying mean things. I said that in my head. I'm like, I'm not going to do any of that. And I would say I succeeded. Just kept on focusing. Every single time something horrible was coming out of my family member's mouth, I was thinking, that's not what this is about. And I would even say that during the conversation. So it just stick to a certain point, stick to your honesty. But I think I'm going on too long with this one. So if you want to talk to me more about any of this, just leave a comment. I would love to chat with you. And I think I just want to say, you can do it. All right. So some video game news this week that really caught my attention, and I'm very excited about one of them. But I want to first start off with the Tetris 99, Bowser's Fury, was it Super Mario 3D World? I always forget the names of these Mario games. That Tetris 99 event. I hope you enjoyed playing it. I know I did. I'm a huge Tetris fan. Really, really big Tetris fan. And yeah, it was just more Tetris 99 goodness. I love how they continue doing these Maximus Cups and these themes that are for free as long as you just play it. Like you get something for free. I already came into this room. I already came into the room in order to get my wood cutting buff. Anywho, but yeah, Tetris 99, really fun. I love playing those events. I love getting those themes. They always bring me back in whenever I see a new one. It's a very I don't say aggressive theme, but the music in there, it's pretty intense. And when I play Tetris, I usually try to put a podcast on or some ASMR or something relaxing. So, but I also like the music of Bowser's Fury. So I'm like, oh no, this theme has really good music, but it also gets pretty intense. What do I do with myself? And the answer is just listen to the music. Deal with it. Get stressed out for a little bit. Yeah, so that was really exciting to play. I think it was like last weekend. The events don't last too long, and it was just fun to play. always been a Tetris fan, like I just mentioned, but since the days in the Nintendo, and continue to be so to this day. So that was really fun at the beginning of the week. The highlight of the gaming news, though, this is the one I'm really excited to talk about, and I don't know if you feel the same way as me, or if you're from the same era, or if you even care, but I feel like I willed this next game into existence. I'm not joking. Like, my spouse always makes a joke about me playing the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game, for NES. Like, I just went back and did a full playthrough of it off camera, recording it just for game footage, just because it's fun, and it's a game I grew up on, and it's really cool. And she always jokes about, like, she doesn't like those NES games or games with older pixelated graphics. And she always gives me a hard time about that. Like, oh, you're playing Ninja Turtles? Like, no, I'm not playing Ninja Turtles. I'm not always playing that one game, even though I talk about it a lot. And this week, a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, I believe it's called Shredder's Revenge, coming to PC and consoles. I'm very hoping it's going to come to the Switch. It should. I mean, it's the kind of game I can see appear on there. And it's made by the creators of Streets of Rage 4, which is known for its artwork, its quality artwork, as well as its gameplay. And I just can't wait. I'm just super excited about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge. It looks like it's going to pay homage to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 arcade game that I was talking about for NES and the arcades. It also looks like it's going to pay homage to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time, also known as Part 4 Turtles in Time for the Super Nintendo. So I couldn't be a happier little boy. It's bringing me back to the days of seeing those Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 arcade games machines at my local bowling alley in Scandia and Chuck E. Cheese, all those different places. And I watched that trailer like a billion times. If I remember, I will definitely link that trailer in the description, so you can go ahead and check that out if you haven't seen it. And it's amazing. It's so amazing when I'm like, I can't believe this thing even exists. And it's also based off of the old Ninja Turtle games. Like, that's just an amazing thing. Like, they really went to the 80s and is basing it off of those 80s Ninja Turtle cartoons. I'm like, this is insane. Like, how is this even possible? What world are we living in? A good world. A very, very good world. I think so. And yeah, I don't know. I'm so giddy about that. It's just, I'm still in awe that it's happening, because I was having conversations with my spouse recently about that. Like, yo, spouse. I'm like, I don't think that game. I don't think that this would ever happen, because it was so. Like, first of all, I don't know who owns the license to Ninja Turtles at this moment. I know there's Nickelodeon TV shows, and there's been movies and all this stuff over the years. I mean, Konami made the video games back in the day, and like, that's just hard, right? Like, going through all those legal loopholes and matching everything up, but then being able to bring something like this back, I don't know, just insane to me. It's so, no, it's so cool. I think that's what I have to say about that. I'm just super excited, can't wait. Don't know when it's going to release, and I'll get it on whatever it appears on. Well, as long as it's PC or Switch, because those are my two places where I game. And I guess, speaking of Switch, I've really gotten back into it after kind of focusing on a lot of PC gaming for a while. But it's also because, I know I mentioned this, I probably in like another relaxing chat, but I had sent my Joy-Cons off to Nintendo because, man, I just fainted again. I fainted twice. I'm paying too much attention to the what I'm trying to say than the gameplay, but that's fine. That's fine. Gameplay second. I had sent my Joy-Cons to Nintendo to get them fixed, and I still need to do a video about that, like an update about of what went down. But long story short, my Joy-Cons are fixed, and it didn't take that long. You know, and I guess I'm saying I'm sorry if this footage isn't as exciting, but again, it's just farming, showing you how to get a lot of wood over and over and over again, repeatedly, in order to make all the different kind of resources you need. And I guess I'll start making those planks and everything after this one. I think we'll probably wrap it up. This will be like I think a quicker episode this week. But yeah, I got my Joy-Cons back, but for a good 3 weeks, upwards to a month, because I was slacking. I didn't have Joy-Cons, and I wanted to play games like fitness boxing, but you know, I couldn't really play it without my Joy-Cons. And I like to play in handheld mode, and so I wasn't really playing a lot of Nintendo Switch. But then once I got my Joy-Cons back, man, I'm just like all in now. You know, this game, Littlewood, came out. Oh, cool. I found a cool new card. Awesome. I've jumped back into Animal Crossing, Warframe. Like, if you're following my channel, I'm jumping around mainly on Warframe, Littlewood, Animal Crossing right now. And it's talking about different kind of things, but yeah, it's kind of nice not to have a Joy-Con with drift. Characters aren't moving all willy-nilly. My cursors aren't moving all crazy. You know, it's pretty cool. Definitely cool to not have to worry about that stuff, because you know, with Monster Hunter Rise coming out, I need good controls. That's what I'm trying to say. So wait, here I am inside of the, what is this, lumber mill? Yeah, lumber mill. And I'm just going to start making, I'm going to see if I can make like 10 of each. It does cost energy and resources, as you see. But this is all the resources that we've been acquiring. And I want to just build up. Because usually I've been going day to day in this game, which you can do. But I thought for this relaxing chat, it would make it easier if I just focus on getting resources. And I think it worked out. Like, this is really cool. I mean, almost 2/3 of my energy is almost gone for the day, though. I'm definitely not going to be doing a lot. So let's see. Let's go and see what we can upgrade now. Let's go to the coffee shop. That gives us the perks. That gives us more experience points. So it says 2 perfect planks. Let's go ahead and donate that. And that's what we wanted to do in the beginning. Ah, success. But I don't think we're done there. Let's go check out if anything else needs to be upgraded. Let's check out if the lumber mill needs to be upgraded. Oh, look at this. It needs 8 fancy planks. Sweet. But I just remembered the more important place, if you're going to play this, definitely upgrade your office first. So I'm working on my final upgrade, unlocking all town wishes. And all I need is one more upgrade, and that will be complete. I'm so excited. I've been waiting to do this. I want to see what other perks will be unlocked. Town Wishes basically gives you permanent, I don't know, buffs, basically, increases. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. Lumber Mill, let's just upgrade this as well. And I think finally, let's go over here and see if we can upgrade. Oh, donate 350 dewdrops. That's the cool thing about here. Like, not everything requires resources. Something requires money, and so forth. But I don't know. I'm really enjoying this. If you like Stardew Valley, really give this a try. It's very relaxing. It's very calming. If you ever have an argument that someone really goes lows blow, this is a good way to work off some of that steam. Definitely, like, take a breather, take a step back, and play some good games. Like, relax, chill, try. Like, I'm not saying any of this is easy. Anything I talked about today was easy, but it's doable. And just remember that, like, it's doable. It's always doable. Just tell yourself that it is doable. You want to stay calm, you can do it. Just keep your eyes on the prize, as they say. And I'm going to keep my eyes on this bed and call it a wraps. So, again, thank you for joining me here. I hope you enjoyed the ramblings of a not-so-madman. If you enjoyed this video, if I helped you in any way, please leave a comment, like the video. I would love to chat with you. And I will see you in the next relaxing and chatting video. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining the party. And I'll see you later.